Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a video on this F100 Ford Ranger. So we're going to find out, will it run? Thing's been sitting for a long time, so let's check it out. All right, so let's check her out. Ooh. Got a little smell to it. I know this one's been sitting here for about 2 years. This spot at the shop. Sitting here for about 2 years. Now, it was sitting previously for a very long time. Not sure how long yet. I'm guessing late 80s, early 90s. Oh. Kind of rough, but we have something we don't usually get. That's the keys. I wish you could smell this because this thing stinks. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like the mice have you had a field day up in here. That's gross. Try not to break that, but I want some Taco Bell. Yeah, what's Taco Bell? Know my tacos. Let's see what we got in the old ashtray. Nothing in there. Old JVC. Doubt that's worked in a minute. Let's see if we got anything in the glove box. Man, looks like they were real hungry. They ate the whole back out of that. Pretty neat though. These keys, that's pretty cool. That's a rarity. Ugh. I'm guessing the window don't work. Cool pull handle. I'm guessing that's got them on both sides, so I'm guessing that's pretty factory. That's pretty darn cool. Maybe they put them on after the fact since it's got them here. There's some rust, but it's pretty solid. Seals seem pretty solid. Let's see if we can look at the. See if we can find a plate. 1976. Okay. Let's check out a little more. Got a lot of stuff in the back here. Got us a RCA TV. If that's any indicator of time. It's been a while. Here, there's a tag. Let's see what's on the tag. $85. So good chance this thing's been sitting up since 1985. It apparently had some kind of coating in here, like some old school bed liner, but I've never seen one roll up and just flake off like that. So this is pretty old. Maybe that didn't completely destroy the bed. Let's see what's under the hood. Can't tell if it's moving or bending. Well, that's not good. It's bending. Huh. Never had one just try to bend on me. I'm gonna hit it with some blaster. Looks like probably a 3AT. I don't really know a lot about the Ford motors, so it's the old Ever Start battery. Well, that don't turn easy at all. All right, so we're gonna check the oil. Take my shirt off, jacket off before it gets completely wrecked. We're gonna check the oil and see what kind of oil we got in here. Wow. That's interesting. Power fluid from the pump. So, first thing we see is grossness, sludge. Ooh, it smells like old dead gas. A little rust on the top part. Back down in here and see what we get on the second dip. Not quite as bad, so maybe it's just mostly the moisture that's getting down in it, but it's still gross. What we'll do about that. Let me get this thing to turn. Yeah, I didn't even seal down. So let's take a look over in the carburetor, see what we can see. Looks like they did at least attempt to have a newer filter on it whenever it went kaput. And again, we have no idea what landed this vehicle where it ended up in a tow yard. Dry and rusty down in there. That looks nasty. Dang, that wasn't even hooked up good. All right, so we went and grabbed the blower. We'll blow this thing off real good. Try to blow this out. Trying to get it perfect. I'm just trying to get some of this crap out of here because it really stinks and it's probably not good to be smelling. All right, so this is the point where I'm just gonna make me a sandwich, but first I'm gonna put a little Marvel Mystery oil down in this carburetor and see if we can't just let it soak and sit for 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back and get after it. marble down in here. Okay, it's just running out the side already. Looks like this whole, can't tell if this whole housing on that carburetor's cracked. I believe it is. Oh well, we're still gonna try to turn this thing over today. All right, so when I come back from sandwich time, Big Sissy was already out here, so we're gonna double team this for a little while and see if we can get it to fire over. And he brought us a battery. So we're gonna stole that out of another vehicle. We're gonna see if we can't. Wrong side.
I gotta do what you didn't do while I was gone.
I know.
Am I supposed to grab that with my teeth?
Yeah, just pull it, turn it. It'll work. I'll grab some tools. There you go. Let you take that off, and then we'll take some of these plugs out and see what we're looking like with them. All right, let's pop this plug wire off. Oh, yeah. That sounded good. Man, let's see if we can take this plug out. Be the first lost socket of the day. Let's see if we can get it. Goodness. So they're pretty good. Let me grab a different plug. One of these days we'll get good at doing this.
Yeah.
On camera.
Practicing.
Yeah. So let me get this plug without breaking it. Well, that's a good thing. So what do you eat for lunch?
We ate at the Mexican restaurant.
Some tacos, burritos.
Quesadilla.
There's a rat that's been in this truck that was eating Taco Bell.
What is it?
Yeah, up in the headliner there was a Taco Bell wrapper.
Lovely.
Yeah. All right, well, here's a plug.
He went out for takeout.
That plug wet?
That oil? Oh, it might be where you just poured something in the carburetor. Duh.
The plug don't look that bad. It ain't rusted up down past the line.
Mm-mm.
Can't even see it. So, being that all the rust is up here, that's a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Yeah. Means it may not be rusty down in there.
That's right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave this out. For now. Order is on here so I don't get too mixed up. Oh, banger! Hey, this like every time.
I love it.
Are you still working on that one? Oh,
Well, guess what?
you broke the whole thing. Yeah.
If you can see this on camera, the rubber stayed on, the metal let go.
Well,
Ain't that some shit?
yep.
I mean, crap.
Poop.
G-rated.
Yeah. Family show.
That's some crap.
All right, so
That's not attached no more.
See that right here? You got enough junk sitting around here. Maybe we got another one in another vehicle.
Well, I don't think we're gonna need this today. Because I'm assuming, and you know what that does.
Go. Get it. You want to spray some stuff on it?
Nah.
Loosen it up.
I just let it stay till we see if it's gonna spin
Yep.
and do anything.
Alright.
That smells like
It does smell like something.
nothing combustible.
Alright. That second plug loose. Smells a lot nicer in here since I poured that stuff in the carburetor and it poured all out of the side. I wonder why that carburetor broke like that.
I don't know.
Well, I can't get got it turning, but
It might be its own personal overflow.
maybe. It's just a big old crack. So, which might have been why the thing ended up parked to begin with.
That's true.
All that torque. I doubt it's all that torque. So, it looks the
Ain't
same.
terrible. Yeah.
No,
No,
ain't
they're not
bad.
terrible looking. They're not rusty. That's the main thing, like you said.
Yep.
That's a blessing.
Not rusted up, so
This old 302 may live.
it may. Let's hope so. You got a marker?
No, probably. You taking them all out?
Yeah, I'm gonna take them out so we can take the compression off because it ain't turning by hand. So if I take a little pressure off, spray some blaster up in the cylinder holes.
Yeah.
There you go. Easy on turn hold on.
Damn, you right.
Yeah,
It ain't
it's pretty
moving.
solid. So we'll take that out and we'll hook up a starter and a battery and see if we can bump it and see if it'll turn. But we'll spray something in there to lube those holes.
Yeah.
First,
Yeah.
I just make sure I ain't getting these
Mixed
crossed
up.
up. Yeah.
I think I got some painter's tape
Okay.
and a marker down there.
All right, if you want to grab him, because neither one of us really know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Thanks, YouTube. Oh. So the guard dogs arrived and look, they come up out of here, down through here hauling, butt growling and snarling. I had just turned the doggone camera off, or you would have got me about climbing over under the hood. They recognized me and stopped real quick. But, oh, you vicious puppies.
Loretta.
Come say hey.
Hey.
Come say hey.
Make your screen debut. BB, leave her alone.
Here.
All right, are you going to number them things like some cool mechanic? Like,
One,
this
two,
is the
three,
firing
four.
order.
No.
5, 4, 2, 7.
We ain't getting that in depth in this here episode. I'm
So
just
you
gonna
need
say,
a 1?
yeah. See what that one look like. That one looks pretty good too. I mean, oh, they're all pretty good. They don't look all jacked up. Here, let's say 1 on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. It says 1 right there. Right there. I don't even know where the camera's at. I mean, we're trying to do this for people that don't usually do it, you know? So they can be on the same wavelength as us. This is just for pretend like we don't know what we're doing. We're just acting like we're amateurs, right?
Yeah.
Just pretending. Dang, I done lost a whole plug over here. Plug wire. You gonna laugh, but I think I just mixed them up. Oh goodness, what a dummy.
You had a 50-50 chance to make those right.
Yeah, that's probably all messed up now.
If we were a Freiberger or somebody like that, then
Yeah,
you wouldn't have made that mistake.
yeah.
Who was his guy that worked with him on everything?
Oh, you talking about the, oh goodness gracious. You ask me them hard questions that everybody on the internet knows.
Right.
Why don't we?
What was his name?
If you hadn't asked me, I would have told you.
It was Freiberger. His name's easy because it sounds like hamburger and I'm fat, so it's easy for me to remember.
I mean, that's a good reason. Is that your phone?
Yeah, I gotta go up here to the house.
All right, man, that didn't last. All right,
Ella.
kind of tricky getting this can back up in here, but oh, spraying blaster all up in these holes. Just trying to get a little something in there. All right, so a tip so that you don't end up messing up is gonna be to go ahead and label your tape and label your plug wires ahead of time. So if you don't really know what you're doing, you're taking them out and you're worried about them, this is a pretty easy way of keeping them straight. So we just gonna do that real quick. And I mean, for you real mechanics out there, y'all don't need to know, y'all already know. But maybe we'll do another video on how to tell what wire goes where. But for now, we just gonna do that for the sake of simplicity. Then we're just gonna pull all these wires off. Oh. We're gonna try to, without busting up our hands, we're gonna pull these all up out of the way. And there we go. Now we can get at the plugs a little bit easier. Step over the briars. Probably would have been easier to move this thing to begin with. See if we can get into this. Let's see. Oh, oh, man, that hurt. I'll bust all my knuckles on this old Ford. So this is probably why a lot of people wear gloves when they're working on these old things, so you don't slip your hand. Take these on out of the way, see what they look like. I'm gonna worry about getting that fourth one back there. You can tell that, but that's just water. That's just water. So if you're watching this video and you know why this is wet, or why you think this has just got water on it, why don't you just leave a little comment. See if this one's got water. No water here. Smells wet. Ain't got any rust. Should have scurried out a few more rounds, but I didn't. Now, uh-oh. That don't look too good. don't know if you could tell, but it's got a lot of rust up in there. You know, blow it out on my hand. That's that first one. Let me take the camera down here. Wipe this junk off my hands. Go down here and look. You can actually see it dripping out of there. And that second one there. Dang, looks like there's a lot in there. See, I ain't got my screwdriver, and I'm gonna can't get my pinky finger in there. But yep, there's a lot of water coming out of that one. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably what's got it locked up. Listen to this. Let's see if you can hear it when I spray this in here. Spraying the blaster. Well, if I can get it down here, the airplane's got to come over right when you go to spray it. But listen, it's spraying on top of water. That whole cylinder's sitting in the water. That last plug that came out, it came out and it was like the whole end down here was just, you couldn't even tell. I had to blow junk out of it. Where it's just sitting on there. So
that motor probably shot.
Huh?
That motor probably shot.
You get a chance that it is messed up, but that's definitely probably why it's locked up. So yeah, we can drain the oil out of it and then throw some in it. Get some of that water. Maybe we can turn it over some if it'll turn over and push that water out.
Yeah.
Then we'll put some more stuff in it and let it sit. Well, we'll at least know if this motor's going to turn.
Right.
I guess this is going from a will it run to a will it turn.
Yeah.
But we ain't quitting yet. So let's do that.
All right, so Sissy Britches climbed up under this thing. We done drained the oil. We put some oil back in there and put some additive in it, and have let it sit for a little while. We're gonna see if it makes it move any.
Yeah, we're gonna do that not by hand. We're gonna use the battery and hook it up with that and see what we can do.
Yeah, see if the starter's got any life too.
All right, so first thing, we'll just hook up the battery. You know, I don't know why you hook that up first. You're supposed to always hook up your positive first, so that you ain't a dummy. And
does that mean you got a good attitude if you're always positive?
that's exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Exactly. Put this little doohickey on here. I like to line up the little holes with the little doohickey and flip
That's
it.
OCD
Yeah, that's what it is.
or GAY, one of those.
I don't know what that's abbreviation for. You didn't tell me that was two different sizes.
I can tell you what it is abbreviation for.
Shut up. You didn't tell me that was two different sizes. How'd you get
Hey,
that
there's
other
two
one off?
different sizes on that. Just
I don't know why I keep sticking it up here, even though
use
I
the
know.
handle like you're supposed to. You know what it does.
I know. They wouldn't have put it there if
Tap
they
it
didn't want
with
you to use it. Yeah.
That's what it's for right there. That's why
Yeah.
they put a handle on those things.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to bump it and see if it does anything?
Yes. We'll see if our headlights come on first. See if we got headlights. Just to see if we got anything going anywhere. You put them on?
Yeah, I did. Hold on. Let me mask this thing that people probably don't know about. Oh, it's froze.
What is it?
The dimmer switch in the floorboard.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna help.
Well, it'll make the headlights not work if it's all corroded up.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, just turn it and see what happens. See if anything happens.
Hey, dash light come on.
Did it really? Hang on.
It's the oil light. Imagine that.
So you turn and nothing's happening with the key. Turn again. Nothing is happening. So,
you know one other good thing about a Ford?
What's that? What's good about a Ford?
On your fender wall.
Do it?
I said look on your fender wall out there. If this right here is not doing anything.
What are you looking for?
Your solenoid on the fender wall. You can jump it.
Oh, well, duh. I got just the thing for that. Let's go grab it. Got the little clicky doohingy.
Yep.
Doohingy. Doohickey. Whatever you want to call it.
Old Ford's blessed us with a firewall solenoid. So we'll see if this will jump. Because it may be the keys switch in it's all corroded up.
Oh, you got a new little thing right there.
Oh, your connection.
Swap this to this side. Look at that thing. Thing's all janky.
Mm-hmm.
You would think you pay $18, $20 for something, they would make it a little bit stronger. That is the flimsiest little
That's your
alligator
ground
clip.
side though, I bet.
It's the flimsiest little thing. Put this on it. Just because. It ain't so flimsy, it will not stay on very good at all. See what I mean?
Yeah.
This side works good. I need to just get another one in. See, I mean, that just opening it bends it.
Oh, it's smoking.
Smoking?
Yeah. The left side. The one that you put the big one on. I saw it smoke a little. Oh, the other side's smoking too, see?
I wonder what that means. Means we're getting power to something.
Sounds like that starter's froze up too.
Yup. Well, I mean, if it's got...
I told you it was hot. I told you it was smoking.
Grab it again. Shut up.
You can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink if they dumb.
If they dumb, why you gotta add that to it? Man, that burnt the food out in my hand.
Look, show the white spots on your fingers, I bet. I bet there's some white spots.
On the base of my hand where I grabbed it the second time.
Yeah, you sizzled it.
Oh, well.
I said it's smoking. That means it's hot.
Yeah. All right. All right, they still hot. A lot hotter than I thought it was.
Be lucky if you didn't burn up that.
Yep. So let's take something and beat on that starter a little bit. Yep, it's probably froze up too. All right, so we got a socket down here on the shaft, breaker bar.
What'd you say on the shaft? You got what on the
And
shaft?
a socket on the shaft. Is that what I said?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Big Sissy gonna put some weight behind this thing and see if he can see what happens. I'm gonna step back just in case he turns his truck over.
Yeah.
See if we got any.
That joker's stuck like Chuck. Nothing. That's froze.
That's 400 pounds of muscle right here.
What?
No, just kidding. There's a lot of pressure behind it with that bar. Nothing's happening.
Yeah. It ain't
So-
moving either direction. Oh, well.
Yup.
Yeah, it ain't moving either direction.
All right.
All right.
So that sucks. This ain't gonna be a today kind of ordeal, probably. All right, so I'm gonna take his valve cover off and see what we got going on up under it. See how bad everything looks. a lot of rust and gump. Like, ugh. I guess this froze up where water's just been sitting on top of it. It's bad, every one of them. Okay. So I don't really know if that's gonna do anything, but so I'm gonna take this other valve cover off, see what it looks like under it too, and then we'll just kind of go from here. Everything all rusted up. We wonder why these things don't crank. But it's just water. I'm guessing just condensation over time from sitting. So everything that's dripping is just running down, sweating down into the motor. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to clean this up a little bit. Clean some of this rust off the best that we can. Like that's so gross. Kind of like some of it's just growing outward. But I'm gonna try to clean it up, scrape it up. We're gonna put some acetone and some special concoction of acetone and transmission fluid and a little Marvel. I'm gonna spray a little blaster down in here, let everything soak and seep, and we'll give it a couple days, and then we'll come back and check it out and see what we got. Don't have high hopes for it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna give it a little more effort. We ain't quitting just yet. Look at that. That's just so much rust and so nasty. You know what I mean? Ugh. You see down in here, but it's just like peanut butter. So gross. All right, let's get this cleaned up a little. So I got this little brush here, and I'm just gonna brush on the rust. I know it's not gonna do a whole lot. I'm just trying to break up anything that I can break up that's hard and crispy on the top. It's not doing a whole lot, but I can't really get a whole lot down in here. All right, so we got our little magic bottle. It's got a little bit of blaster, a little bit of acetone. Well, it's about 50% acetone. The rest is blaster, transmission fluid, and yeah. So we're gonna squirt it down in here. We'll put it all on the top of everything and let it sit, and we'll see what we got in a few days. Just soaking the tops of everything. Put it in the hole. I gotta get my other bottle, my little bottle with the straw on it to get down in here, but I'm gonna fill up all the plug holes. I'm just trying to wet everything else down right now. All right, and we'll go get our other bottle, and we're gonna fill up all the plug holes. I'm gonna take that last plug out back there. We put it back in earlier, but I'll take it out and we'll fill everything up with this stuff. We're gonna let it sit for a few days, and probably let it sit. And I'll put something on here with some weight just to kind of keep a little pressure on it, and hopefully that'll help out get this thing unstuck. All right, so we're slowly filling up each of these plug holes. I'm taking different amounts, but we'll get them all full. All right, so we got it pretty much buckled back up, covered up, and we got a ratchet strap tied off down there and up under the truck with some tension. It's not got a ton of tension, but enough tension on it that if this thing frees up, maybe it'll move and do something. And that's about all for today. We're gonna let this sit and percolate for a few days, maybe a week, and I'll be back and we'll see what we can do. So it's been about 11 days since we were out here with the Ford truck, and grab some tools. And hopefully all this detergent and stuff that we put over in this engine and let it sit will have made a difference. We'll see in a minute. All right, so first thing I noticed was I was looking for my bottle the other day, and there it was. So let us see. Let's get this thing undone. So we got this thing loosened up down there. Take it off. And it has not moved from where it was. Dang. Well, that's not good. I was hoping it would be loosened up, but it has not. All right, so we're gonna try it one more time with the battery. But this thing, it's stuck. It's not gonna be one that's gonna crank over today, I don't believe. All right, so we're gonna try it one more time with the battery. We ain't getting nothing but smoke. Burning up my little set here. And this bad boy here is just, I mean, scared this thing. I'm just gonna step all the way over in here and step down on it. Which is probably not the best way to do it, but that's how we about to do it. Yep. So yeah, this motor's froze up. All right, so it's about that time of the video where I tell you that this one's not gonna crank and run. It's sad. It's a cool old truck. It can still be a cool old truck, but this motor's been sitting for a really long time. We found the tag from 1985, so I'm guessing it's been sitting that long with water on it. I've let it sit for the last 11 days with transmission fluid and acetone in it. So with a breaker bar on it, trying to turn the motor with tension on it this whole time. And if it was gonna turn, I feel like it would have turned today. Don't really have a lot more time for this project, so it is what it is. But got a lot more project vehicles sitting around that hadn't ran in forever. We're gonna find a whole lot more, try to help some other people crank their stuff. So if you'll give us a follow, comment, like, I mean, even if you do a negative comment, I don't care. I'm still gonna, I'm still gonna respond to it. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully we can get some of these vehicles running.